And we begin tonight with a Contact 7 exclusive. We have learned the White House's promise to send testing kits to the JBS plant in Greeley has not been kept. Many workers will, in fact, not be tested at all. Those who have are in management.
And this as the plant prepares to reopen in 3 days. And the number of confirmed cases here rises past 100. Chief Investigator Tony Kovaleski working his sources tonight and has our top story. Tony?
Yeah, Shannon, and here's what we have learned. The state of Colorado now confirming at least 102 JBS employees have tested positive for the virus. There are 4 confirmed deaths, and sources telling us at least 2 others are now on ventilators fighting for their lives. An outbreak and now outrage over broken promises.
I spoke today to the governor of Colorado, Jared Polis, about an outbreak at a particular meatpacking facility in the Colorado area.
That was 11 days ago, the White House acknowledging an outbreak and promising help.
Our team is working with the governor and working with the senator to ensure that we flow testing resources.
On that very same day, JBS management issued this statement. On April 10th, the headline read, COVID-19 tests for Greeley Beef Team members. It also included, we are investing more than $1 million in COVID-19 testing kits for our team members. Promises from the White House and promises from JBS that nearly 2 weeks later have not proven true.
We can only assume that this is the reason why they stopped testing. They don't want the numbers to come out. It's bad PR.
Multiple informed sources have confirmed to Denver 7 JBS management stopped testing shortly after it started, well before its promise to test employees. Insiders reporting between 40 and 80% of JBS supervisors and managers tested positive on that initial day of testing.
I believe when it became apparent that most of those supervisors had tested positive, JBS abruptly stopped testing.
Concerns and numbers we brought to Colorado's governor, including the reports that as many as 80% tested positive.
What do you know about the testing? Why did it stop?
So I've not heard any figure like 80%. I believe it's a very alarming number, but I don't. To be clear, I have not heard anything like 80% positive.
Colorado's governor also called out JBS management for failing to provide a higher level of transparency, possibly referring to the fact the company has failed to disclose its testing numbers and the reason testing stopped.
We hope that they can reopen as soon as possible in a way that's safe for their workers, meaning testing.
Governor Polis also appeared to say the vice president's promise of testing support has yet to arrive.
Actually, I reiterated to the vice president when I met him in Colorado Springs the other day, we need to receive the additional testing resources to be able to support the work of Weld County Health.
And for the union and for community groups, they want that testing completed before the plant reopens. When you heard the governor say there was an alarming number that tested positive, how did you react?
I'm not surprised. I mean, it's confirming everything we had been saying. I believe that plant was very infected.
Should this plant reopen this week?
Absolutely not.
So that is the question. Will the plant reopen on Friday as originally scheduled? Still no word from the state, Weld County, or JBS. We reached out to all asking for that answer. None responded. We will continue to ask the critical questions about testing, social distancing, and protective gear until we get those answers. Ann?